Go out and get this money. You say he ain't live or nothing. You say
Alright, y'all. It is.
let me comment on his page as my moderator page. Let me hit the like button first. Hit the like button first. Alright, let me see something.
Alright, y'all. We, this is. Alright, y'all. It is. About 5:30 in the morning here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I couldn't sleep. I'm walking to the store and to get me something to snack on so maybe I could fall asleep. And I see people, women walking in the streets by themselves, working out early in the morning. People out here working out. It's 5:30 in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm walking to the store. Is that the store there? Where's the store at?
My homie in Vietnam, huh?
There's supposed to be a 24-hour store. So this is where the Airbnb is.
That shit lit, bro. Man, Vietnam is lit, yo. That shit lit over there, bro. I tell you.
Look at this, y'all.
That shit lit.
Look at this. Palm trees.
Vietnam is nice over there, bro. Don't let America fool you about these other countries and shit like that, bro. It's nice over there in Vietnam. Motherfuckers is making money over there and shit. Like I said on this page, I'm about to start looking at the money difference and different things about over there compared to here. Yeah, stay tuned, bro. We're gonna be talking about. Look at that, man. Nice fruit and shit, nice stores and shit. It's clean over there. Ain't no damn drama over there and shit. I mean, I'm not saying that anywhere is perfect though, but shit, like I ain't saying anywhere is perfect though, but shit, you go to some of these other countries, you ain't got to really worry about getting robbed and shit. Look at that nice fruit and shit. That's Vietnam right there, y'all.
Yes.
Oranges in Vietnam and shit, it look way fresher than over here in America. That shit crazy, yeah. Gotta be careful what you be saying though, but shit. God damn. And it's cheaper over there too. You probably get that shit for a couple of cents. You probably get a fucking batch of fucking oranges for like $1. Shit is crazy over here, man. We over here living. Look at that, bro. Nice ass food and shit. Look at that right there, man. We ain't even got corner stores like that in Florida. I miss corner stores. This shit whack over here now, huh? This shit dead. Florida dead now, bro. I don't give a fuck how people want to call it. This shit dead down here now. Huh? Fucking sky look crazy. It's about to been raining this shit. All this rain gonna be fucking me up with my money and shit. All this damn rain and shit gonna be fucking me up with making my little extra money and shit. This bitch ass rain and shit, bro. I tell you. We ain't hurricane season over here in Florida. Sometimes you get tired of the weather. Like the weather's good for a couple months, but over here, shit, you don't know if your fucking house gonna blow away and shit. And it stay raining and shit. Look at this motherfucking bird right here. What kind of bird is that? So look at this motherfucker right here. Two of these motherfuckers, they cooling. Tuddy and Cuddy and shit. They cooling in the rain. I don't even know what kind of birds these is. Anybody know what kind of birds these is? What kind of birds is this, huh? Look at this motherfucker right here. He cooling. Look at his ass. Hey, but he walking fast as hell, boy. Where the fuck he going? He got a date and shit? Motherfucker walking like he got a date. He trying to eat some fish or something. Nigga trying to catch some fish. Who that? Who that? The husband and shit? Which one the husband, nigga? The ducks over there and shit. They old ducks don't get fucked down. They shit. Animals don't gotta give 2 cares in the world. So all they gotta do is worry about getting eaten and shit. Animals don't got no care in the world over here. They live a free life. Like I said, life supposed to be free. All this extra shit that we be paying is bullshit over here, man. Look at the birds, man. Free life. All they gotta do is worry about motherfucking. She looking for boo. Yeah, the fuck she looking for, huh? Like, oh, they're cooling, trying to get away and shit. Like, leave me alone. This motherfucker trying to get some ass or some shit. This mother bitch over here running and shit. Like, the nigga, she like, nigga, go ahead and hunt, nigga. Let's go get some fish. Like I said, man, these animals don't got no care in the world, bro. All they got to worry about is eating and shit, bro. That's it. Eating it and not getting eaten. That's it. They don't got to worry about shit over here. Most of the people over here feed them. Yeah, I don't really feed them like that, though, but shit, all these animals and shit, like, I damn near got animals and shit. I'll do my motherfucker. Like, I don't need no house pets. We got pets outside and shit, like raccoons and motherfucking ducks and birds and shit. Rabbits and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking. Actually, we got a lot of motherfucking frogs now. It be a lot of frogs. But it be like baby frogs, though. Be around here and shit. Shit be crazy. But it's raining, though, bro. All this damn rain gonna fuck up my money and shit. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing some extra side money hustles and shit. And this rain gonna be fucking me up, all this damn rain and shit. But I'm still gonna go out and get the money. But I ain't gonna start that shit. Like I said, I'm probably be doing my little dash and shit. On my little electric scooter shit. Trying to save money. Trying to get some extra side money and shit, save the money. Continue my little vacation shit. Got a big test I gotta take like in a month or two, and then I'm good money. Like I said, moving this page a little bit. Yeah, Big Breezy too and shit. Like I said, whenever you free and shit, I don't know if you got Farron number. I only got Farron on IG. Man, I only got Farron on IG and shit. Try to hop on like a little call and shit. My whole thing with that page is figuring out how to get that 50 subscribers and shit. I forgot that you just can't go fucking live on that shit. So I'm like, damn, it means like we gotta do some shorts and shit. I hate these little birds. These birds don't do shit though, but I don't fuck with these birds. They usually running like a pack. You usually don't just see one of them birds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never see like one of them birds by themselves. They always got a gang with them. Be set tripping over here. Them white birds, I forgot what you call them. They never by themselves. You never see them like one bird by himself. It's always like 4 or 5 of them together. Like they travel like in a pack. If you notice, man, fucking like birds and different animals stick together. If you notice that animals and shit stick together, they move in the pack. They get their food together. They keep each other safe. Motherfuckers move in the pack, bro. That's what I'm saying. You gotta move. Sometimes like it's good to move by yourself, but you move stronger when you got the right team of people, around you. Like, you know what I mean? Them birds, they ain't gonna see one of them, one of the homies get taken out and shit. They're gonna go fight for them and shit. Like, not all the time though. Cause I be watching content when them fucking lions be getting at the buffaloes. Sometimes the buffaloes, if they deep enough, they'll fuck the lions up. But it be sometimes I be looking at certain animals and shit. I'm like, damn, you ain't gonna go fuck that lion up and shit. He just took one of your cubs and shit. I be looking at them Animal Planet. I be watching them. I'm into that content. Birds of a feather flock together. That's a fact. They flock together, get food together, all that stuff. They survive together. You feel me? Like they always, like I said, these birds you never see them by themselves. Never. You never see them by themselves. They always in the pack. It's always about 5 of them together. You feel me? They always in the pack together. Like I was going game. To be honest, I don't feel like gaming right now. Like maybe I game in a little bit. Maybe I do a whole nother live. Maybe. My kids just left a little bit ago to go to band practice and shit. I'm over here cooling. I ain't doing shit. Oh yeah, I was seeing some shit though. I was watching Tariq Nasheed and shit, and I was seeing something. He was saying that Trump signed some new thing about birthrights or some shit. I don't know if y'all seen that.
5:30 in the morning.
I'm gonna get more into that different country shit too. I'm gonna get in depth about living in Vietnam and living in Tokyo and shit. But I'm gonna get more in depth about that. And but right now, I was following the homie Tariq Nasheed. What is it? Ism Radio, because he changed his page and shit. Because his page actually got shadow banned. I don't know if anybody follow Tariq Nasheed on here. What instruments do they play? My kids, they play the drums, the piano. I got piano in my house. I'll show you. I got instruments in my house too. I want to get a guitar. We got this shit like a mallet. I forgot what you call this shit right here. It's like the mallets, whatever. My little son, he mostly play these shits. And then got piano and shit. It ain't on though. I got it unplugged. We gotta plug it back in. Yo, buddy, you remember me? You cheated for a good time or what? Motherfucker, get your ass up out of here, bro. Have no social grind. I ain't even got that app, bro. So you talking to the wrong motherfucker, blood. Yeah, I always want to learn guitar. I could play a little bit of the keys, a little bit. Um, like I could play a couple little notes on it and shit like that I learned from years ago, but I haven't been fucking with it lately. Yeah, I appreciate this keyboard. Yeah, they teach it. We didn't buy it. They teacher gave it to him. It was a gift for the kids to practice at home. So he gave it to him. I wish he would gave them a fucking guitar. Yeah, get his bitch ass up out of here. I want a guitar. I actually might buy myself a guitar. I always wanted to learn guitar, but because one of my best friends, he played guitar, and like with guitar and my granddad's, both of my granddads play guitars. You got to have like your hands. You got to be able to hold the strings to fuck with the strings. Because my boy's telling me that you have to stretch your hands, and I never can. My boy's trying to teach me how to play guitar. I never could get it, but it's one thing I always wanted to learn how to do is play guitar. You feel me? I always wanted to fuck with the guitar a little bit. Let me go back outside. I like the air when it rains outside though. Like it's nice and fresh. It's nice and fresh. Yeah, but Tariq Nasheed and they was talking about Ism Radio that they signed a birthright shit. So basically, if you born here and I guess if your parents not really American, then that shit don't count. You don't got no birthright to Americans. Like you don't got no birthright to this country. I used to like to learn the guitar and the piano. Yeah, the guitar and piano is great instruments to learn. Like my kids, they just started to learn it. Um, like the piano, I wanted to learn the guitar a little bit, but that's about it. Guitars and that. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing? Good, good. Yeah, the guitar and the drums. Yeah, my oldest son, he played the drums. Like, they play the drums, they play the keyboard, the mallets. Um, that's about it right now. Just the drums, the piano, and the mallets they play. But the oldest son, he know how he's pretty much a pro with the drums. Like he been playing the drums since he been little, and the little son he just started to learn instruments. Like he just like this like his first year learning instruments and shit. My other son, he's an artist. My young son, he's an artist. He draws. Sometimes I put him his background behind me. Like my young son, he an artist. Like he be drawing Spider-Man and Toy Story. He an artist. He like to draw Woody. Like this is my young son work. Like my young son, he like to draw. He an artist, so he draws and shit like that. That's what he do. So sometimes I do put my son's artwork behind me and shit like that. Even if you go to this page and you go like I got like a Mickey Mouse drawing that's on the back of my banner. That's my son. He drew that. So sometimes I put his work behind me and shit like that to show my son work off. And I said like my young son, he liked to draw, but he just finally getting into my music. I mean, both with me and his mom into music. They moms sing, and I used to rap a little bit. If you go to my original page, Jersey Rich, yeah, see some of my old music that I have and shit like that. And I was in a group called Cold Truth a long time ago. So, back in more of my high school years, a little after high school, I performed Delaware State. I performed at a couple hospitals, a couple open events, open mics. So, I have a little bit of music in me too. Haven't done it in years. The last project I did was the last man, shut your bitch ass up, George. The last project I did was probably like 4 years ago. But you could check that out on my regular Jersey Rich page. Cause this is my Jersey Rich open topics. Then there's a Jersey Rich page. But yeah, I just put my son's artwork right there. I'm not gonna keep it in the background like that right now. My fault, y'all. My shit got muted by mistake. Picking your nose before GTA 6. What the fuck is you talking about? Don't worry, that guy George, he just one of them trolls that come on here just talking random stuff. He don't got no life. So, I get a lot of trolls in here that don't got a life, and when they see that because my page was popping, I should have kept the live going. But what happened was, right, this page attracted a lot of too black, and these days of your bravery. Look at that. It's funny. George and that dude probably the same dude. They're probably the same dude, just on different accounts. My name is Currently You Open to Dinner on a Movie sometime. Yeah, like I'm gonna get a bunch of these weirdos that just say random shit inside the chat. As long as they ain't saying like too disrespectful shit, sometimes I let them slide because they help with the views. Like I said, there's like not too long, a couple months ago, my page was popping when it come to me going live. This page actually got popping. What? This Jersey NPC. Yeah, load up this Jersey. Yo, Jersey, man, you funny as hell, yo. Hit that like button, yo, because you're a regular troll on here, so you need to be hitting that like button, George. You know better. Sometimes I let you slide with some of your nonsense, though, but that's sometimes. If I'm generous. Man, if you rich, then give us some money then. I can change your life if you give me the opportunity, man. Give you opportunity like what? Man, George, man, you know how we do, man. We over here. But George, like I said, Trump just I appreciate the like, George. Like I said, you always on here, George. So like you a little bit different than some of the other trolls because you actually do hit the like button and you actually do come on here and leave comments, which does help the algorithm. You feel what I'm saying? I know you might say you goofy shit inside the chat, but at the end of the day, like I know some of the trolls. Just be my boyfriend. You got me fucked up, bro. See, now your ass gonna get timed out. See that? See, George? Gotta time motherfuckers out, man. Let me see. And you gonna get timed out for 10 minutes. Something like. Something like. Just time your ass out. Cool your ass down for a little bit. Time your ass out for 10 minutes. Calm your ass down. With that fruit ball shit. And I don't got no problem with gay people and none of that. But don't come on here with that goofball shit, bro. I'm giving you money. It's funny. You got more followers than probably. Hey, man. I need to get this page monetized. I need watch time. That's what it is. What up, Bug? I need watch time. Yeah, I was on your lives, Bugs, but I guess you be doing like them silent lives. I was on your live. I hit the like button, leave a comment. You know what I mean? I seen the live when you just had your cat on there, then one where you just had your face on it. So I was on your lives not too long ago. Like earlier, like yesterday and earlier today. Happy related birthday again. It was just Bug's birthday yesterday. Now how we do. Give it up, people that support. Like I said, most of my moderators on here, that's a moderator on my page. If I know you go live, you always gonna see me pop up and support, just like y'all support me. What is threshold to get monetized? There was when I was sleeping. Yeah. I do see some. I caught a couple of your ones when you was up, but most of them ones I catch you be sleeping or it just be a picture. But I do be hitting the like button and it does count. But to get monetized, first you gotta have like, I think you need like at least 1,000 subscribers. Where are you in America? I'm in America, George. Hold on. And you need like, I think to start off with, you need 3,000 watch time hours. And that's just to get half monetized. And then to get fully monetized when you have ads on your page, you need 4,000 watch hours. And on watch hours is a bitch. Like basically you gotta go live like an hour every day and have good traction on every live. You need a minimum of 1,000 subs, and then you need to reach the watch hours. Yep, exactly, Bug. And that's the problem. The watch time is most. Some people, I don't know how some people did it backwards. What about calls I might be getting soon? You don't want to come over here, George. You don't want to come over here. You ain't missing nothing over here. You ain't missing nothing over here. A lot of people actually moving. I was just talking about that on my last live. A lot of people actually moving out of America and moving to Vietnam and Thailand and Tokyo and shit like that. A lot of people, you ain't missing nothing in America, to be honest. America is very expensive now. It's very expensive. Where if you either rich or you rich. You said, am I in Florida? I might be in Florida. I might be. I might be somewhere down south. You feel me? I might be somewhere down south. Fuck these birds doing, huh? I have no clue what kind of bird was that. I don't even know what I know these ducks though, but it's like all different kinds of ducks. Which I didn't know that till I came down here. It's all different kinds of ducks. Yeah, but Trump signed if the video is more than 3 minutes, it counts as long form and will give you hours. Yeah, yeah. But lately I've been doing like hour lives. I've been trying my best to do hour lives. And it been working. Like I said, I've been getting we'll go back inside right now. I've been getting I'm about to cut my air off. It's kind of cold in here. I've been getting about 5 hours for this week, and I think last week, the end of last week, I've been getting. It's cold in here now. I've been getting about 4 to 5 watch hours per video. So I take that. If I can get that about every day I go live, I can get the page monetized with the leftover watch hours I need. Have you ever tried duck? Nah, I never tried duck. Did I? I might have ate duck. Actually, I think I ate duck in Jersey a long time ago, but I was young. I know I ate deer meat. I ate duck. Which is funny, I ate snails before. But I was like, that's a whole nother story how I ate snails. I ate snails. I think that's the most crazy shit I ate was like snails. I ate deer meat, and I might have ate. I don't think I ate rabbit. I think I was supposed to eat rabbit, but that never happened. You say it's delicious, duck. Rabbits. I know people eat rabbits. A lot of people down here eat raccoons. I ain't eating no raccoon meat. People eat raccoons and shit. I ain't fucking with no raccoon meat. Um, but yeah. I don't eat like a whole lot of different meat. Like I barely eat like chicken and shit like that. Like I used to. I like, cut down on a lot of like meat intake and shit. I don't eat like a whole lot of meat paws. Chinese restaurant. You said like Chinese restaurants. Yeah, Chinese having duck, rabbit. It's just that I be watching too much. Like nowadays, shit got too exposed now. Like like people used to get it fucked up with Chinese people. No niggas don't eat cat like that. They be eating dogs. They be like dog. I remember I was watching. I think China Mac. I don't know if anybody know who China Mac is, but he a big YouTuber too. Um, he was eating somebody not forced him, but tricked him with eating some kind of meat, and he ate it, and it ended up being dog. And he's about to fuck that person up. Like nigga, we don't eat dog. He really from New York, but I think he's living in China, and somebody was fucking with him and they told him, "Hey, eat this meat. It's like mystery meat." I'm like, bro, if it's mystery meat, you don't eat that shit. So it's in Bloomfield where I first tried it. Okay, Bloomfield. Oh yeah, yeah. I ain't really fucking with too much shit. I don't fuck with gold. I don't really fuck with deer. I think deer meat was kind of tough. Some people eat alligators. I seen that people eat alligator meat. At least I seen motherfuckers eat snake. Motherfuckers eat anything. I mean, motherfuckers eat monkeys and shit. You know what I mean? For real, I watching some part of Africa, but it's like the like they live in like the swamp type shit. They'll eating like motherfucking monkey brains and shit, like monkeys, like killing monkeys and eating monkeys shit. So people eat any old thing. It all depends how you grew up, I guess. Like people eat anything nowadays. Like monkeys, motherfuckers eat a whole lot of shit. Like for real, for real. I couldn't do it though, huh? For real. Motherfuckers be eating mice and shit. I forgot what country it is. I think it's a part of China.
What's up, everybody? So, Joel wants to show you his mobile barbershop, and I done already told him that you guys are going to tell him everything that you love about his mobile barbershop, okay? Y'all hype him up in these comments, okay? All
She
right.
look like AI.
Come on, babe.
Nowadays, you can't tell
Three.
it's AI. She look AI. She AI. She look AI to me. That's AI. That's nothing with AI. Nowadays, you can't tell Trump changed the law. You were saying, yeah, my fault. I ain't really get up on that. Hold on, I'm actually about to find it right now. Yeah, he something about citizenship for people that's basically not real citizens, or I mean, the shit was really made for people. Hold on, real fast. Let me put this right here. It was really made. I think it's like the 14th Amendment, and the 14th Amendment was really made for slaves. Um, Let me see if I can, because Tariq Nasheed was talking about it. Let me see. He was talking about it. Maybe I could play like a little clip. Basically, what they was talking about on it. If I could find it, unless he took that shit down. But yeah, he might have took that shit down. It's funny. I don't see it anymore. How come I don't see it on here? I was just watching it. Yeah, but basically Trump signed some 14. He signed something that has to do with the 14th Amendment, basically. And basically, I guess if your parents are not really Americans and you was born here, then you still not considered a citizen, basically. And basically, it's him acknowledging FBA, Foundation of Black American, because he was saying that the 14th Amendment was basically made for Americans, Black Americans that came from their ancestors were slaves, and basically like the kids are slaves, basically us, like if you foundational Black American and you could trace your lineages back to this country, and yeah, you got slavery in your family and shit like that, then basically that 14th Amendment was made for us. If you were slaves and you was born from Africa, and since we helped build this country, the kids of the slaves are considered citizens of this. So basically, he signed it saying like pretty much like a lot of people came here from different countries, right? Because I can't find it for some reason. It's not popping up. I might have to like listen to it on my TV, which is weird. I don't know why it's like that now. I don't know if he like sometimes when you talk too much, they take shit down. It's funny how I don't see it here. It's 7 hours ago. So let me see if he took it down because I was just watching it on my TV. But basically, they signed a new law. Basically, like if your mom and dad is not citizens and you was born here somehow, like by mistake, or you came down here was born here, you're not considered a citizen. Some people got away with being considered citizens if they was born here. Now they done changed that now. So I'm gonna run it back to Trump right now. I'm gonna run it back, and it's all YouTube. Is all and it's all educational purposes. I think you gotta say that. So it's educational purposes, YouTube. So I'm gonna flip my screen real fast and listen real fast.
Birthright citizenship. We had a very unfortunate decision in the Supreme Court concerning birthright. It was close, but a very, very unfortunate decision. So we're making adjustments because it's very unfair. This was done for a different reason. This was done right after the Civil War. This was for the babies of slaves. And what's happening now, people are building businesses around it. From wealthy people are building businesses around birthright citizenship.
Yeah.
That's not the way it's supposed to work. It's a disgrace.
Jackson. It's the immigrants. That's what he's talking about.
Let it happen. So, Steve, if you will, please.
Yes, so today the president signed these two executive orders here relating to birthright citizenship and birth tourism. As the president mentioned, the 14th Amendment was passed exclusively in the aftermath of the Civil War to ensure that the children of slaves would be citizens. It had no other meaning and purpose outside of that. And that's been clear, obviously, since the day that it was passed. You can go back and you can read the congressional debates. This is not something that's even seriously contested by anybody. The president is using his authority as commander-in-chief to sign first an executive order using the new ruling the Supreme Court issued to expand the definitions of people who are ineligible for birthright citizenship.
First thing we got to talk about, President Trump signed new executive orders, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, he signed new executive orders about the birthright citizenship situation. Oh, people thought that whole thing with the Supreme Court, they thought it was over. No, no, no. They left the door open for them to still make amendments. Oh, it's heavy. And
What's up,
some
Oz?
of the amendments are very, very interesting. Let me
We talk about a lot. We've been talking about a lot of shit on this page, Oz. I'm about to get it in with this open topic conversations on here.
Hold on.
So basically, Trump signed
Hold on. Let me go
a
to
law
something.
basically saying that if you was born here and your family ain't really Americans, then you can't be considered an American. And a lot of immigrants have used the 14th Amendment that was made for FBA, African Americans. It was made for us, that where our families took it from Africa or whatever and came here and helped build this country, that we would be considered citizens. So the 14th Amendment was really made for FBA. You know what I mean? I like what you're doing in the topics. Yeah, I'm trying. And since it was made for us, a lot of immigration, a lot of people that's immigrants came here and took over that 14th Amendment. They used it and flipped it, and they used it to their benefits. That's how they was able to get loans and stuff like that. So they used it to benefit them, and they took money away from us, basically. So now they're starting to acknowledge FBA, which is Foundational Black Americans. And I'm gonna get more depth into stuff like this, like politics, and because I actually, like I said, I follow Tariq Nasheed. Now he ain't the only one to follow. I follow a lot of people that follow stuff like this, the politics behind what's happening. So I kind of want to bring open topics, like really like the concept of open topics to this platform a little bit more. But yeah, it's something like if you're African American, this does benefit us now. It helps us out because maybe we might be able to qualify to get certain loans and certain things. Because now these immigrants can't come here and claim that they American. Oh well, I'm half American because my son is American. He was born here. They can't no longer do that no more. And that's what the Supreme Court and Trump's administration was fighting over. So yes, heck, I just want to talk about that. Something that I just happened to see. I'm like, okay, let me follow, because I'm looking for different open topics and things that I want to talk about on this platform that I want to bring, like more adult stuff. You know what I mean? That people want to have open conversations about stuff. So I'm trying to bring more of the open topic feel. But yeah, this is something that if you're a foundational Black American, like if you could trace your roots back to this country since this country was built back in like the 17 something, over 250 something years ago, right? Then this will definitely benefit us in the long run. Like I said, a lot of immigrants have got rich from the 14th Amendment because they used that and flipped it and they was able to get loans, buy houses and shit like that. And that's why Black people can't get loans. And we always wonder how come this Chinese person came here and got loans, because what they did was they came here and they motherfucking had kids down here. They ended up getting a visa and shit and came down here, or even got with an American and shit like that. So Trump is trying to stop that. It's the only thing I feel about Trump by doing that is he's trying to stop people from kind of finding a loophole to get money, claiming that they're Americans. So Trump is, it's the only thing I can say he's doing right. He's been trying to push out the immigrants from taking money from us, because that's basically what they've been doing lately, is taking money out of our mouths, food out of our mouths, benefits out of our mouth. So him signing that law might help FBA. And him acknowledging FBA, and then Tariq, now she was talking about this, and I probably would play that part where he's actually acknowledging foundational Black American pretty much. Like, it was made for Africans. It was made for the kids that came from slaves, which is foundational Black Americans.
Let me go to another.
And that's Trump signing this shit right there.
To another one.
So they just
Trump
signed it the other day.
To curb birthright citizenship and
Birthright citizenship
through executive action.
Tariq Nasheed.
This is CNN. It says Trump has taken another swing at limiting so-called birth tourism. And
just gotta listen, y'all.
Citing a very unfortunate decision in the Supreme Court this year that struck down his earlier attempt to curb birthright citizenship. He signed an executive order Thursday, which appeared to largely target laws already in place and narrow recognize.
Yeah. I'm real into this stuff. Like behind the scenes, I'm into politics. I'm into like the different laws that get signed. I'm into stuff like this.
Order Trump signed last year that sought to broadly end the right for children born in the country to people who are not U.S. citizens.
Exactly.
So basically, with this new executive order, federal agencies, they're instructed to not issue or recognize documents affirming U.S. citizenship for children born in the States if either of their parents are not U.S. citizens,
Yeah, exactly.
if their parents fall into one of the 4 specific categories: alien enemies, citizenship recognition,
Alien enemies,
is
an
not
enemy
denied
country.
if either parent is classified as an alien enemy. So this executive order defines this to include people who are members of a designated foreign terrorist
Exactly.
organization, or those labeled specifically as designated global terrorists. And I love TikTok shop. Got to watch the words here.
Oh yeah, even with YouTube, gotta watch this shit.
Also, the category restricts citizenship for the children of foreign and official diplomats. All right. So they said it applies if either parent is an ambassador or foreign government employee acting in an official government capacity, an employee of a foreign embassy or consulate who is a national of that foreign country, an employee of an international organization who possesses international organization immunity. The third category, they said, is people who are engaging in birthright tourism or birth tourism.
Yep.
Agencies, they're supposed to withhold citizenship documents from children whose parents engaged in fraudulent activities or
Exactly.
commercial transactions expressly to access birthright citizenship. Any type of commercial transaction that has been made to ensure that the mother is present in the U.S. in order to give birth, they're saying that ain't gonna work. That's birth tourism. Or commercial surrogacy, like a commercial transaction made with a surrogate who is present in the United States or
Yeah, you don't count.
its territories.
Yeah, it don't
to give
count.
birth.
Exactly, don't count no
So
more.
that's another thing too. They have surrogates who try to do it for them. It's
Yeah.
deep.
I've been know about this stuff.
They
I was waiting for them to
restrict
put this
citizenship
order out.
or citizenship recognition for children born to non-citizens in a U.S. territory within U.S. territorial waters whose birthright citizenship is not explicitly conferred by federal statute. Yeah, the Chinese, a lot of them, they use a lot of surrogates. Yeah, the Chinese use those U.S. surrogates.
Yeah. So now they complain that they're
So
U.S. citizens because they got a kid that's from America.
Cracking down, and Trump and his staff today, they doubled down when they did a speech about it today, explaining the executive order. They reiterated the 14th Amendment was made for the children of slaves.
That's what I want to hear.
Right?
That's all I want to
They
hear.
keep driving that home, ladies and gentlemen. They said again, the 14th Amendment was not made for birth tourism and none of this stuff. It was
Exactly.
made
For slave
for the children
of
of
slaves.
slaves. That's foundational Black Americans, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
We are the children of slaves. They're talking about lineage.
That's all I want to hear right there, y'all. So like I said, a lot of that shit, like you getting a surrogate, you coming, you trying to get a citizenship and coming down here, then have a kid and all that shit down here, then you get to stay here. That's what a lot of people have done. And trust me, I know a lot of people who are like back in Jersey and in New York and shit that did the same type of shit. You feel me? That came down here on the visa and end up, having a kid down here, and the kid was born in the hospital here. So now the kid has rights down here because the kid is American. Now they're like, no, we know the whole you trying to get around now. Like, nah, that ain't how that shit work. And I agree with it. No, I don't know. You can't do that. No, because I don't feel like we could do that in their country. So no, don't come here with that shit. No. And I'm with it. I'm with people coming to this country, but you have to do it right. You can't come here on some shit where you taking money out our mouth and our lineage and all that stuff, and you coming here taking loans, taking houses. That's why everything's so expensive here, and we can't afford shit. You know what I mean? It's too many people in America. That's why we feel like we have to dip from America, which is crazy that we have to dip from America to go to third countries now. to live better, which is crazy. We gotta go to Thailand, Tokyo. We gotta go all these Vietnam. We gotta go all these other places over there now, because our dollar don't mean nothing down here no more. And I talked about that on my last live, and I'm gonna continue to talk about stuff like this, awareness of things like that. But YouTube be funny style, like when you start getting into politics. That's what I did on my first page. I start getting into stuff like that, and they like to shadow ban you and stuff. Like when you start talking the truth and shit, they don't like pushing your content out when they feel like you got a woke page. You know what I mean? Where you like, okay, you trying to enlighten people. It seems like sometimes they don't like that. But I'm gonna put some of that in the, ain't gonna be, my page not gonna be all about that, but I am gonna push that agenda on here a little bit more about, like, people moving to different countries, different food, like a lot of shit, man. Fuck it. I'm just gonna be careful how I say things, but shit, we gotta say stuff on here. Like, that's what we got these platforms for. It's not just to goof around with, but if your page is entertainment wise and you make people feel good, then I approve. But a lot of YouTube be foolish and people just arguing and shit, not dropping no dimes to nobody about nothing, just arguing. And I'm like, bro, we could be making money off this bitch. Y'all run to argue. We can be enlightening people about how to make money on YouTube, how to do this. Somebody was just talking about that a lot of people was complaining that their page is getting demonetized. And she was like, no, you just not following the YouTube rules. If you could follow the YouTube rules, you could build a good career on YouTube. Yeah, you can't get a 401k and none of that shit though, but you can make good money off this app if you do it the right way. Real talk. I know a lot of people that make good money on YouTube, part-time money and full-time money. Right now, I'm just looking for part-time money, but I do want some of this motherfucking money. I feel like it's money that's owed to us. You know what I mean? It's money that's owed to us. Like, we need to get this shit. That's why they made the internet. It's for us to all take advantage of this shit. Let's get this motherfucking money, YouTube. Like, real talk. Let's get this money. Like I say, it's funny how when you talk about real estate, YouTube get the numbers down on purpose. They don't show that you live, and people don't stay on the live cycle enough too. That's another thing with some of my moderators. They don't stay here long enough to have a good conversation. Like I said, my mission is on this page is to bring more of that open topic conversations. You know what I mean? Like, let's have a topic about this, or more topics is what I'm gonna bring to this channel. Plus, I might, I'll have my days where I might play my little music. I have my lives, but I'm a game. It might not be the way people like though, but fuck it. You know what I mean? For now, then I'll game the right way when I get more people on here. So like I said, I do a little bit of everything on this page. But right now, it's just my little bit of politic talk, whatever. You know what I mean? Just to get people involved. That's what I want to do on this channel. That's the mission, to get people involved and get people engaged. Like I said, this was a quick live. I might come back live maybe in 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I got to make a phone call. And maybe I might game for a hot second. If I don't, then I'll probably do it tonight if I don't game. You know what I mean? While I got the chance, because I'm going to start getting busy soon throughout this month. Especially next month, I'm about to start getting busy. Busting moves. I got some tests to take. I'll be out there. You feel me? So, yeah. So while I got the time, I'm always going to make time for the page now. Because if the page can grow, you always can have an hour or two to do this. So if I really want this channel to grow, then I will make an hour to be like, okay, I got to go live for an hour. So the mission is to go live for an hour. That's what the mission is going to be. You feel me? Go live for an hour on this page so I can start getting this watch time. But I do need y'all to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm live, and, hit that share button. Let people know that, the conversations is going to be popping over here. We're going to have conversations about a lot of different subjects that I come across. I'm going to talk about. It might be what's on the Breakfast Club. It might be what's going on with this artist. It's going to flip-flop, but hey, it's going to be a conversation. That's all I can say. All I can say is going to be a conversation. I need to start hashtagging conversations to open topics. I need to start hashtagging that, see if that changes anything. So maybe I can start pushing the page into a different atmosphere too a little bit with the people that already fuck with me. That's all I need. All I need is this page to get pushed into like the right crowd of open-minded people. That's all I need. Open-minded people that want to have a conversation. Okay, let's talk about this. This is going on, this and this, and you know what I mean? And we dibble dab in a couple of different things. But that's what we're gonna fuck with on this page, plus a little bit of other entertainment that I will bring to the page. The more the page, especially if this page get monetized, I got a lot of ideas that I want to bring to the page. But I'm waiting for the page to get monetized. I'm not doing everything right now. I learned not to put all my eggs in one basket. I mean, grow a little audience up, and then little by little, I'll start adding more shit. Like I said, I'm starting to add the little gaming shit. I got another thing I want to add to it. And I was going to do, I got a whole page where I'm going to work out, but I haven't been able to, I've been working out, but I haven't been able to post me working out and shit like that. I've been kind of busy doing other shit though. So I'm going to get, deep into that pause better in that. Can't say nothing on here. I'm gonna get better into that. But yeah, I gotta make a phone call. Somebody's calling me right now, y'all. So I appreciate everybody hitting that like button for tapping in. I'm gonna holler at you on my next live. Imagine if you took that law and started applying to people who already a citizen. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, everyone. That's a fact. But yo, I'm gonna be right back. I'll probably be live in like another 40 minutes. I'll probably be gaming though, but hopefully y'all can tap in and watch me game for a little bit. Hit that like button, even if you don't stay for a while. I appreciate it, but I gotta make a phone call, so I gotta get off here real fast. I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all be safe. I'll be live in about maybe like another 40 minutes. If not, then I'll be live later tonight. So hit that notification bell, and everybody, y'all be safe. We out.